Hello, and thank you for the opportunity to present on the LifeMark automated systems. I realize that our time is limited, but I believe that what I'll share next is more than worthy of that time. So please take a moment and watch this video with me.
Car hit and killed a contractor with the Arkansas Department of Transportation overnight. It happened while the worker was applying reflective tape on the road in Hempstead County.
Go to a breaking news alert. A construction worker has died after being hit by a tractor trailer. It happened along I-77 between Kanawha City and Marmet.
First new at 6, he was a beloved father of 6 who went to work and never came home to his family. Killed after a crash in Farmington Hills, just doing his job.
At a bridge rehabilitation project here in Westmoreland County, tragedy struck this morning as one worker was injured and another was killed while they were working on the span.
Maryland State Police are investigating tonight after a worker was struck and killed by a dump truck driver in Harford County. Happened this morning in a work zone on I-95 South near Mountain Road.
Deputies say a worker driving a dump truck backed over a second worker who was directing traffic, and that person died at the scene.
State police say that a 24-year-old man driving a box truck hit a construction vehicle in an active work zone, and that crash caused the box truck to drive onto the shoulder and hit the workers. They all died at the scene.
You know, no matter how many times I watch that video, it still impacts me. I'm sure that there's no one here that needs to be told that road construction projects are dangerous. Unfortunately, pavement marking can be one of the most dangerous components of the entire project, especially the layout process. Layout is slow, it's arduous, and it puts workers in the most vulnerable position on the job site. On top of that, it often accounts for as much as 80% of the total labor cost and exposure of our workers. That's why today's presentation is structured to show you exactly how we've addressed those challenges, not just in theory, but in practice. There are 5 parts to this presentation: who we are, an introduction to the LifeMark 100 and how it works, the return on investment that it provides, and how to strategically invest in the LifeMark 100, and finally, a preview of our newest innovation, the LifeMark 400 auto layout and restripe system. So, who are we? At Limtech, we build smart, automated road marking systems. Our mission is simple. We reduce boots from harm's way while dramatically improving our customers' productivity and throughput. Everything we do is built on 3 foundational attributes: our people, products, and our passion. Let's start with our people. Our leadership team brings more than 200 years of combined pavement marking industry experience. We don't just participate in the industry, we actually help lead it. Our in-house engineers span robotics, computer science, electrical, and even mechanical disciplines, giving us control from development through support. And then there's our products. Our products reflect the expertise of our people. The LifeMark 100 is a vehicle-mounted GPS-guided auto layout system that eliminates manual layout. It can mount on a utility vehicle or even a pavement marking truck. Then there's the LifeMark 400, which builds on the foundation of the LifeMark 100, adding restripe capability and intelligent carriage control. And it can be configured for a paint, thermal, or even a plural component truck. And of course, our passion. For us, worker safety is more than just a priority. It is truly our passion. And every design decision is driven by safety and efficiency. We're dedicated to protecting the lives while fundamentally changing how work zones operate. At the end of the day, we deliver real innovation that produces real results. So let's take a closer look at the LifeMark 100. The LifeMark 100 is a vehicle mount, fully automated layout system. It's designed to survey, record, and lay out pavement markings. It's operated by a single person from the cab of the vehicle, and it's built for speed, for safety, and simplicity. Let's take a look at the LifeMark 100 system components. We'll start with the driver control touchscreen monitor. This provides full control and visibility of the system's operation to the driver. And then there's the GPS antennas. These are two high-powered GPS antennas for confident location and direction data. And then there's the robotics power pack. The robotics are powered hydraulically by an onboard PTO, a pony motor, or an electric system. Then there's the electronics cabinet. This cabinet is where we safely house all the major electronic components, including our mini supercomputer. Then there's the left and right HD cameras. These capture the images during the marking survey process. And then there's the intelligent paint carriage. This robotic marvel holds and precisely controls the left and right side paint applicators. This system has the optional pattern automation system. As you can see, it's equipped with a 3-can assembly on the left side. This codes the pavement when there is a change in the marking pattern. So how does the LifeMark 100 work? Well, it starts in the survey mode. The LifeMark 100 drives along the markings at posted speeds, while the onboard HD cameras scan the surface, capturing the existing markings, type, color, and pattern before an overlay. Then the AI processes the images in real time, while the GPS utilizes cellular connected real-time kinematics to deliver that centimeter level accuracy. Then the data is uploaded to the Limtech cloud so it can be backed up, reviewed, and shared across your LifeMark fleet. Then when the overlay is done, the system downloads that data to either a utility vehicle or a striping truck mounted LifeMark 100, and you switch to the layout mode. The layout path is displayed on the in-cab monitor, and the carriage positions itself automatically, and the layout dots are applied again with centimeter accuracy. An optional pattern automation system even applies the painted codes at pattern transitions, such as transitioning from a double yellow to a single skip, eliminating the footwork or even guesswork of the stripers. Finally, the striping truck follows those markings for final application. It's important to note that the LifeMark 100 now has the ability to use non-native data. You can upload high-definition coordinates, usually provided by your agency, of your markings, and the system will apply the layout accordingly. This further expands the versatility of the system to new and reconstruction projects. The value results are clear. You have labor that's reduced roughly by about 97%. You have productivity increased by about tenfold, and your work zone safety is significantly improved. This is the future of pavement layout: fast, intelligent, and reliable. So let's talk ROI on the LifeMark 100. Here's a breakdown on the savings. A manual layout usually requires a crew of 3 to 6 workers on foot, exposed to both construction activity and live traffic. Now, the crew size depends on several factors, such as the road complexity, the traffic speed, the traffic volume. For this example, we're going to use a crew of 3. And for this estimate, we'll use an all-in labor rate of $30 per hour. Now, rates vary region by region. Some are lower, and many are significantly higher. That's a conservative labor cost of $90 per hour total for the crew. A skilled crew averages about 1 mile of layout per hour. Now, that's dependent on traffic, roadway complexity, and even the expertise of the following striping team. That's an estimated labor cost of $90 per mile. The LifeMark 100 requires only 1 operator safely seated in the cab of his truck. At the same $30 per hour, the LifeMark 100 produces 10 miles of layout in an hour. That equates to just $3 per mile. That's a 97% reduction in cost of labor and tenfold increase in productivity. The LifeMark is simple by design. It's easy to train, easy to run, and it fits right into your current process. Your ROI starts from day one. And across the season, those savings are often enough to recoup your full investment within the very first year. You can see the results for yourself by running your own numbers on our online calculator. We don't want to forget about the most important ROI, the human ROI. It's even greater. You have 3 pairs of boots off the pavement, lives that are protected and risks that are reduced. So how do we strategically invest in the LifeMark 100 systems? Many companies start with the LifeMark 100 pickup mounted system. Crews quickly see the value and often ask, when are we going to get another one? That's the strategic decision point. Do you buy another pickup system, or do you upfit a new or existing striping truck with the LifeMark 100? Striping truck integration often makes more sense. So why does striping truck integration make sense? Well, first of all, you have stronger financial performance. You eliminate the cost of an extra pickup. You keep your $1 million striping trucks producing revenue. And then there's greater operational control. You complete layout directly on site with the striping truck. You minimize travel, staging, and your time that your striping truck sits idle on the project. You reduce dependency of the deployment of your pickup units. The competitive advantage is you have faster project starts, you have fewer delays, you have smarter use of labor and equipment, and a safer, more efficient fleet that scales. At the executive level, the outcomes are pretty straightforward. You substantially increase throughput. You reduce cost per lane mile. You have a stronger safety record, and you have better asset utilization. Our newest innovation is the LifeMark 400 auto layout and restripe system. It builds on the LifeMark 100 technology, combining the auto layout with intelligent operator assist restriping. It replicates and overlays the location, color, and pattern of the existing markings. It's ideal for maintenance striping or for transitioning from temporary to permanent striping. It keeps skilled workers or skilled stripers in control, but it reduces their stress, it improves accuracy, and it increases productivity. The LifeMark 400 technology stack includes GPS RTK, high-def cameras, and enhanced AI and line recognition. Its advanced robotic controls transform the paint gun and the carriage into an intelligent system, automatically maintaining the carriage position and gun activation to duplicate the existing markings. It has 2 primary operational modes. One is full auto. This is for straightforward restripe jobs where the markings are clear and contrasting. And then there's semi-auto. This is more for complex layouts or low contrasting markings or challenging environments. So what's the strategic value of the LifeMark 400? Well, it reduces dependence on deep expertise of the operator, improving accuracy and productivity on most any striper. It keeps skilled stripers in control while moving closer to full automation, and ultimately positioning the company for long-term safety, efficiency, and innovation. What do customers think about our systems? Well, here are excerpts from 3 of our case studies. PLP, a frontline company, states that the LifeMark 100 has helped us become more efficient, safer, and more accurate. It's simple to use, flexible for various team members, and allows us to deliver layout faster and with greater confidence. By Justin Gadali. Then there's D2K, an independent striping company out of Chicago. Simply stated, if you're going to be in the striping business, You Need This System by Kathy Holtz, chairwoman. And then there's Vaughn's Paving. Vaughn's Paving is an independent paving company out of Nebraska. We used to need a half a day with a full team to set string lines. Now it takes one person in 20 minutes. That changes everything. That's from Sean Vaughn's. So what's next? Well, our winter build slots are limited. This is an ideal time to upgrade your striping trucks while they're idle for the winter season and getting prepared for next spring. We'll follow up with links to a recorded copy of this presentation, system data sheet, relevant case studies, pricing and quote if you request, and additional live presentations or demos if necessary. We hope you'll take this opportunity to adopt the LifeMark 100 for your layout operations and begin evaluating the LifeMark 400 as the next stage in the evolution of striping, making your projects both safer and more profitable. In closing, the LifeMark family gets you safer crews, faster projects at lower cost. Smart striping can start today. Reserve your build slot. Thank you so much.